Hi everybody, this is Carrie. I just wanted to update my lung volume reduction surgery. It's been over 3 years, just over 3 years, and I'm still doing well and still breathing well, and I'm not on inhalers. I use a albuterol. Sometimes, some days, I have a harder time. It depends on the weather. It depends on allergies, and it just depends. And if I have a cold, I'm probably going to need my inhaler, and I'm going to need maybe oxygen or a nebulizer, so I'm not 100%, but I am not, crawling to the kitchen with an oxygen tank, and I'm able to do everything that I want to do. It just may take me longer to walk to where I want to go. But anyway, doing good, and I get some emails once in a while, and it's so nice to hear people's stories. Like, I want to know how it went and whether you're doing well, so keep me posted on that. And also, I've noticed talking with people that have emailed and kind of going back and forth with people, I didn't realize how much I think that your attitude has probably played a role in me getting well as quick as I did, and I just kind of get that feeling from some people. If you're real negative and you really go into this, without a positive outlook, well, of course you're going to be scared, of course. But if you can really see yourself well, that's kind of my journey through this whole process, has been realizing that if I can see myself well, and I've done it even with our pets. Our dog was really sick, and I just kind of thought, I'm going to see him well. I'm going to see him well. I'm not going to look at him and go, oh, I might have to put him down and all that. I just put that right out of my mind. It keeps knocking on the door going, he's getting old. But I just put that behind. I just go blank. Don't. In fact, it's better not to think in those situations if you can't control those thoughts of negativity and worry. Worry is like a reverse prayer almost. It keeps reminding us that something could go wrong. And so I just wanted to throw that in there on your attitude, your mental thoughts during the process have a huge play, I think, in our wellness, with or without a surgery. Just people in general need to choose to feel well. I kind of realized, somebody had asked, or I'd read something where it said, what is this disease? What does it do for you? What does it give you? And of course, everyone wants to say nothing. It's horrible, and we don't want it. But when I really ask myself that question, it's like, how does this serve me? How did getting emphysema serve me? You don't want it. I'm not saying we choose it. I'm just saying that sometimes when you're sick, gosh, I don't want to offend anyone, but if you ever remember being a kid and you were sick, and you really were sick, but the good part of it was you got to stay home from school. You got to stay in bed all day. Somebody wanted to take care of you, hopefully. So you do kind of get used to that. I really got used to the fact that people were concerned about me. And it's not that they're not now, but it's just, it is different. So when you are suddenly well, you got to ask yourself, is there a part of me that doesn't really want to get well? There's different responsibilities that you have when you're well. You got to do more. And of course, we want to do well. We want to do well. We want to do more. But yeah, there is a role there. So I'm just saying, let's just pay attention to your thoughts, and pay attention to what you're thinking when you're on this kind of goal, because I think that plays such a role in how well you're going to feel and how you're going to perceive being well. And you're not a victim anymore. So, you're not, I guess that's what you want to call it. I mean, having a disease, you kind of feel like a victim, and then suddenly you don't, it's still there, it didn't go away. I still have emphysema, but it's, they've gone in and cut some of all that out, and I can breathe, and I'm doing well. So, even though that disease is still labeled, you kind of got to give that up. And you got to give it up mentally as well. You got to give up the idea of being sick. You got to, embrace the idea of being well. So, and I just, with talking to the people I've talked to, sometimes I felt like wanting to say that, and I don't know people personally, so I'm not going to say that, but I'm just going to throw it out here, is that your thoughts have so much to do with how your body's going to react and how well you're going to get and how quickly you're going to heal. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. Hope everyone's happy and well, and keep me posted. Bye.